Hey guys, how's it going on here? And welcome to a new Euro Truck Simulator 2 episode 33. Straight off the bat, I'm gonna have to apologize because this episode comes with a little bit too late. I have skipped a week. Reason for that will all be explained soon. But still, I would like to apologize, and indeed, I am too late with uploading. At least my schedule is usually upload 2 episodes every week. I did not do that last week, and I'm gonna give a brief explanation of that. But, well, we are running at the moment on update 1.15, which is a new version. I haven't really looked at the mods, so I don't know whether they all, work. The TSM map still works, which was compatible for 1.14 in the first place. Now, what was new though, is that the Iveco have got new sounds. That is something they have worked on. I think new V6 sounds or something like that, or something in that direction. So let's actually listen and see if we can hear a difference in what we had first. Here we go. Yes, that's the difference, I think. That surely is the difference. So we've got now new engine sounds. I like the sound quite a bit. It's pretty low pitched. Something you would really expect from a truck. The wheels can still be retracted, so that's, well, very nice. One thing which is a shame though, thanks to the new update, we got reset back to Rotterdam because of the game change. I think we were going from somewhere in Spain to this place, I believe. But unfortunately, yeah, we got. I think I parked up right over there. It's a shame. We need to pick a new freight or a new delivery, but I'm sure we can deal with it. Okay, let's have a look. Is this a joke? Only 3,000 for this one. I think this is a little bit of a glitch, to be honest. 34 euros per kilometer, and you only get 3,000. I am a bit confused. We're not gonna pick that one. That's for sure. We could do this one, although it's quite a heavy one. We're gonna go into France. Well, let's just do it. But 32 tons. Let's just go with a little bit more of a heavy delivery, I guess. Give this truck a little bit of a hard time, but hopefully you can deal with it. Obviously, we have some. We have had an upgrade a little while ago, so we've got some more power anyway. Oh, nice sounds though. They've done a good job on that. A few frame drops here and there, but we're gonna go out of Rotterdam soon, and then should be fine. Well, you have the right to go, but if you do not go, then I'll go. Yeah, those are indeed new sounds. I haven't heard them before, I think, in my truck. I like them. They are not too bad. Also, what they have included in the new update, 50 ton. Well, I'm happy I'm not delivering that one. Also, they have included new showrooms, I believe, for the truck. So before you buy them, you get the new showroom and stuff. It's not really the biggest update ever, I think. Ooh, listen to that. That's very nice. That sound, well, that had a really good sound to it, didn't it? Very nice. Back up, back up, back up. Let's put the wheel down. This should be down, right? Where's that up? That is... Let's actually drive a little bit. That is down, yeah? Yeah, that must be down. Forgot to attach the trailer actually. There we go. Right, 14 hours. Let's have a look at the timer this time. It all got a little bit messed up, to be honest, with that recording session I did, which was too long. And well, to be honest, I haven't found the motivation to do another recording session. I'm gonna be very honest in that. I had a busy week. I am recording this on Friday, meaning that yeah, the episode should have come up online yesterday, because I usually have them up on Thursday. Wow, listen to the sound, very good. Hey, this was not there. I'm pretty sure this was not there first. Was it? Or is it just part of the TSM map? I have no idea. Interesting. Yeah, I had a very busy week. So I'm very sorry, but I just, you know, wasn't bothered to record. Ooh, that's a close one. I just about made it. Ooh, this is going to be a pretty tough delivery, I guess. Pretty heavy load. Wow. Very nice sounds. It's a bit of a difference, isn't it? There we go. So I'm recording this on Friday, as I said. Now it should be up in 6 days' time, if it's all, you know, if it all goes according to the schedule. So that would be on Thursday. It should be on Thursday though, but I'm having a little bit of a struggle because the holidays have now started in the Netherlands. You get a 2-week break from school now. We go back to school on January the 5th in 2015. And usually I upload at my school. No, that's a little bit interesting, isn't it? But my upload speeds at home are so super poor. When I'm going to upload a video, it can take up to 2 days to upload a video, while at my school 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So you get my point, you know. I'm obviously going to upload at school then, because it's just much faster. And what I usually do in the holidays is I go to my friend who lives in a city quite close to me, and he will upload the videos to the channel for me. I mean, we have done this for the past year or so. So I think I'm gonna go to his house soonish and give him all the stuff that I've recorded, and hopefully he will upload that if he wants to. And I forgot to disable my Steam yet again. Great stuff. I always seem to forget it. This is quite a task for the truck, has to be said. Full throttle at the moment. Let's go to 12th gear, or shall we? Wow, let's actually keep it in 11th gear, I guess. Put the cruise control on. So yeah, I had a pretty busy week. I think a lot of people recognize the situation I'm in right now. You know, it's almost Christmas time, and you know, it's very dark in the mornings. It's hard to get, you know, yourself out of your bed. You're very lazy and just tired. I'm very tired actually. So well, that's always the way it goes. But obviously, then the holiday kicks in. And that's nice. It's always very nice, obviously. Have a little bit of a break. How are we doing on fuel? Very good. Okay, that's no problem. This guy is going to fuel up. Let's put the light on. Right. Now I'm also a little bit confused to the comment section, whether I answered the comments from episode 30 and 31 already in this 32nd episode, or whether I have only or whether I have done nothing. I'm not entirely certain. I'll have a look at the comments from episode 32. However, if there are any questions, I'll answer them. If your question is not answered, which you you know, a question which you have asked, then ask it again please in the comment section of this video, and I'll try to answer them then next time, because as I said, we messed up a little bit there. Don't want to do that again. Keep an eye out on the time as well. Make sure I don't record for too long. Now let me move on to a next subject, and that is a subject I think most of you already know or already heard. Oh, we don't have to switch lanes. And that is Grand Theft Auto 5 obviously coming for the PC. Now that is not big news anymore. It comes on January the 27th, I believe. But there is some good news. They say the game runs at 60 FPS, which is good news as well. You know, big advantage in my opinion from PC gaming compared to console gaming is the FPS, because in my opinion it's a pretty big jump going from 30 to 60. And if I would go back to 30 FPS right now, I would probably be like, whoa, this is shit. So you know, obviously console users are used to 30 FPS and they don't, you know, they don't care. But as a PC user now, I wouldn't like to go back to 30 FPS, that's for sure. But anyway, that's a completely different topic. Obviously, the console versus PC gaming is a very big argument really going on right now. I might give my opinion on that if we have some time during this recording session. But actually, let me get back to the subject. GTA 5 will be developed or be ported. I think ported is the right word. Will be ported by the developers who have also made or ported Max Payne 3 from the console to the PC. Now, Max Payne 3 was a really good game, and it was pretty well optimized for the PC. You know, some games right now with the console, you know, some developers like to really focus on the console, and they also want to bring out something for the PC. And what they do is they try to port from the, you know, the script and stuff from the console onto the PC, but it sometimes leads to an unoptimized game. Whoa, I think that guy went pretty close to my truck. And that is what happened with a few games. GTA 4 was also not very well optimized for the PC. But I hope that well, this is good news, because the Max Payne 3 was very well ported to the PC. Hopefully that means that GTA 5 will also be very well optimized for the PC and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to GTA 5. I've had some questions on my Ask FM what I would play it. Well, I'm sure I am going to play it. There's something up with the camera as well. I think they have changed something with the camera, the head movement. It reacts different to the braking and the suspension movement, I think. Maybe I'm noticing wrong, not sure. Anyway, back to GTA 5. A lot of people have asked me what I would play. Yes, I'm going to play it. I'm going to buy it, that's for sure. And also whether I would make videos on this channel. And that's a bit of a toughy one, because I honestly... Sorry about the Steam messages popping up. I honestly... I'm not sure. Because I would like to keep this channel for racing purposes. Races and stuff like that, just highlights. But at the same time, I think I would enjoy GTA Online a lot. If I'm going to upload GTA, it will be GTA Online and not the single player. So I'm having a little bit of a doubt whether I should do that. I mainly want to keep it at racing though, and that's it. But yeah, it's a bit of a tough one to be very honest. But I'm sure a lot of people are going to get GTA 5 Online. So I don't think it's hard to get a, well, how do they call it in the game? It's like a clan, a community setup with people joining. That's not the hard part, I guess. So we need to slow down here. Oh, slow down quite a bit. Listen to the engine, very quiet now. That's great. So let's back off a little bit here. Listen. Amazing stuff. I'm pretty impressed, has to be said. Listen. I like the sound of it. I really like it. Has to be said. I love it. I don't know if they have done any modifications to other trucks, but the Iveco here sounds great. Come on. Up the hill. Oh boy. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second, I need to cough. And there we go. You notice nothing. Well, you saw it obviously on the cam, but that's it. Look at the stars that are coming up. Wow, struggling quite a bit here. There's a Majestic or a Mercedes, but obviously thanks to licensing problems, SCS software cannot really use the word Mercedes, or the brand Mercedes I should say. I would like to give the Mercedes truck a go though. We're just gonna call it a Mercedes. I would like to give the Mercedes truck a go, because I feel like I haven't driven that truck enough to really have a proper opinion on it. So maybe we need to do that one time. I think we are still in Belgium, because in France you are allowed to go 90 kilometers an hour. So we are probably still in Belgium. Oh, that's 9th gear instead of 11th. Almost blew up the engine. We're gonna go down to 70 here. A few road works. That's okay. I barely accelerated above 70 kilometers an hour anyway, so I didn't really have to slow down that much. Oh, I think I touched a sign there. Oh yeah, we surely are in Belgium. It even says Luxembourg there, Luxembourg and Liège. Gonna go down to 10th gear. As we are again going up the hill. It's a little bit tough. Is there anything else I really want to talk about? Well, maybe. Wait, what the hell is that? In the sky, look at the sky. Is that a plane? It has to be a plane. That was crazy, I saw something in the air there. Wow, the engine sound is so cool. Wow, I love it. Anyway, I think we can talk a little bit about Sydney, because Sydney has been in the news a little bit recently. Yeah, a dramatic scene took place there. I think you all know it. It was on the news the whole time. And it's very, very sad that this happens. And then I think like 1 day or 2 days after that, there was also a bloodbath in a school in, what was it again? Pakistan? Was it? I think so. So not great, obviously, and very sad to hear it. What can you do, you know? People try to make the world a better place, but whether it's really working, I don't know. And where does it come from, you know? I mean, why would you do a thing like that? You're not gonna become any better of it as a human point of view. So yeah, I have no idea why people do such things. It's just, yeah, not really 100% up here, I think. But there's also a reason for that, you know, why they are not really 100% up there. It's very difficult. You have some very, very difficult questions in this world regarding peace and stuff like that. And why does this happen? Why does this have to happen? Why cannot we live just, you know, in peace? And, the answer is very, very hard, if there even is an answer. Because, you know, as I said, why would you do such things as a human? And obviously, it probably comes out of frustration. You know, maybe you're not happy with the way your country is doing things, but yeah, I do not think that a terrorist attack, for example, is the right way to get attention. mean, in that case, just, you know, you can better just live on with it, I think, instead of doing such a horrendous thing. But yeah, it's a very difficult topic to talk about, that's for sure. Anyway, let's go onto a little bit more happy subject. I'm very happy and very glad that I'm not living in one of those countries, you know, in the Middle East, for example, where a lot of weird things are happening. I'm very thankful and very glad that I am not there, and I hope you aren't either. Probably not, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, I think. But yeah, the solution is so hard to come up with a solution. Very difficult task. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is on my phone. I'm gonna go to episode 32 and check the comments there. If you have asked me a question in episode 30 or 31 and I haven't answered that one, then answer your question once again in this video, because I just, you know, I'm a bit confused right now whether to what I have done and what I haven't done at the moment. Okay, here we go. So I think in episode 32 I talked a little bit about Formula Sim racing, and someone asked, nice video, what team will you be racing for next year? And the answer to that is Go Speed Racing. And I got a random question. This one is from M.R. I have a random question. What smartphone do you use and what do you think about Apple and Android? Good question. That is a nice one. Thank you for giving me something to talk about. The smartphone is right here. HTC One X. Very glad with the phone. Very happy with it. I've had it now for 2 years. I bought it at the end of 2012. And I recently extended my, well, how do we call it, like my subscription for the phone, because, you know, I'm just very happy with it. It does the job for me, does everything I want. Obviously, it right now isn't the most, you know, how am I going to say this? Like, it doesn't have the most gadgets compared to new phones which came out recently. But as I said, for me, it does the job very, very well, and yeah, just very happy with it. It's very good. So I have no complaints. And what do I think about Apple and Android? I know that there are going to be some Apple lovers out there. I'm not a big fan of Apple. Sorry. The brand. I mean, it's of course a big brand and it's nice and stuff, but it doesn't attract me that much. I prefer Android phones instead of iOS Apple phones, and that's just me. Obviously, a lot of other people will like Apple, and obviously they have the right to do so. I mean, everyone likes different things, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Apple. They have some nice products, I guess. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the iPhone. I think the iPad is okay-ish. It's quite nice. And they have got the iMac, you name it. But no, I prefer Android phones, to be honest. I like Samsung a lot. I think Samsung is a very nice brand. Also HTC, the phone I'm using right now, I have no complaints about that. I think it's nice. If I would pick, you know, Samsung or HTC, I'm not really sure. I do not really have a preference. As said, I think both brands will do fine for me. They will do the job, and that's where I really care about. Other brands, I think you have something like Huawei. Never tried that, so I cannot really judge, and I do not really know about the brand that much. Nokia. I remember Nokia as the as the brand which always made these really big phones. Well, 20. Well, how much years must it have been? Must have been like 15, 20 years ago, maybe even longer. Nah, not longer. No idea. You know, this is really this phone, and then it's pretty big, pretty thick. Oh shit, this is a pretty fast score. So yeah, Nokia has recently came up with some new inventions though, but I haven't really looked into that much. As I said, I'm just very happy with my HTC at the moment. So I'm not really looking to any other kind of brand, you know, in terms of smartphone, because as I said, this telephone really, or smartphone really, does the job for me. In the Netherlands we say telephone for this one. You obviously have this telephone which is in your house where you can call with, but this is also a telephone. Don't know how this is in break, that's a speed camera. That is nasty. That's a nasty speed camera. I don't know what it is like in the UK, whether they also call it a telephone or whether they also, you know, always call it a smartphone. Doesn't matter anyway. Let's go to 11th. Try 11th. Let's have a look at the other comments. If there's anything interesting in there. Okay. Okay, there's another one here. Vivek Suresh. What do you think about the German drivers, Rosberg and Vettel? I'm not a Vettel fan, but will definitely appreciate the consistency in his lap times this year. In the year 2013, sorry, not this year. In the year 2013. Same sure thing that he had the best car from Red Bull, but still, your views on them would be appreciated in your next video. By the way, that accident on the right looked cool. Accident on the right. Can't remember. Plane crash you are referring to? No idea. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, what do I think about German drivers? I do not specifically have an opinion on German drivers. They have a pretty big history in F1 in terms of success. They have had quite a bit of success. But yeah, I do not particularly like a German driver or hate a German driver. But yeah, what I think about Rosberg is, yeah, I think he's a good driver. Overall, a nice driver. And Vettel. Of course, Vettel, as you said before, sure thing that he had the best car in 2013. But you also need to perform. And you can have the best car, but you can, as a driver, you can also mess it up. And that is certainly the thing which he did not do. I mean, let's be honest. I didn't really like Vettel at that stage because I was a Ferrari fan and Alonso fan, or Ferrari in general. You know, you don't like him, but you know, you've got to think from a realistic point of view, and being realistic, I mean, this guy is seriously talented. Give him the right car, give him the things he wants, and he will drive off, just like he did from well, 2011 to, or yeah, 2011 to 2013 onwards, pretty much. And yeah, that is kind of insane. Can we park here? Oh, I think we can park over there. Oh, this is a bit of a tough one. I think we can park over here. But as I said, you also need, it's not all the car. The car is very important though, but also as a driver, you need to perform. Because if you're not going to perform, you know, this championship, which he deserved and got, wouldn't, you know, be earned. This is very dangerous what I'm doing right now, by the way. Do not do this while you are driving, because that's not smart. But luckily this is just a game. I have the feeling we cannot park here. Let's actually drop off my trailer. That's someone, or that's the advice someone gave me before. I'm actually going to use that, I think. Let's see, maybe it activates. Nope, that's not the message I was looking for. That is the message I'm looking for, I think. Yeah, that is. Okay, nice. Shut the engine down and take a rest.